Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for coming to this small ceremony at the Cultural Centre. And I'm very pleased that some of Ara's family, immediate and close family, are here to witness this ceremony. Since arriving in Montserrat in April, I think we have been to the Cultural Centre at least 15 or 20 times. And it is a tribute to Sir George Martin's philanthropy, his wife Judy, that the Cultural Centre exists, and it's such a wonderful venue for Montserrat. And the purpose of being here today is to complete the putting up the plaques which commemorates the concert that Sir George and Lady Martin arranged in London to raise money for Montserrat after the volcano. So can I pass over to Sir George to explain what we're going to do now?
Okay. Well, we've reached almost the end of our journey, because behind me there are two gaps in the wall, and they are for the last two plaques that have been made. In addition to that, there will be two platinum discs on either side. The reason for all this, most people don't understand what these plaques are around the wall. They are to pay tribute to my friends in the music business who generously gave their time and efforts for a concert that we put on in the Royal Albert Hall in 1997, I think. Yep. I may be wrong on that.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You're right.
We had a wonderful lineup. We had Sting, Elton John, Eric Clapton, Paul McCartney, and all the people who worked at their studios and who had a love for Montserrat. And everyone that I asked to do this, when I told them the date, I said, "Are you free?" Yes. "Will you do this?" Yes. No one refused. And I said to everybody that no expenses will be paid. Every penny we earn goes to the people of Montserrat. That meant that I didn't invite people from America, because Americans would expect to have their journeys paid in hotels and so on. Despite that, two Americans, Jimmy Buffett and Carl Perkins, they both love Montserrat enormously, and they paid their own way. It must have cost them quite a bit to do that. So we paid tribute to them here. And that's what all these hands are about, because every one of these hands belongs to an artist who performed in that concert in the Albert Hall. Two people didn't have their hands embossed because they went around. Carl Perkins died before we got around to it, and Arrow, the mighty Arrow, we tried very hard to get his hands cast forever, but he became too ill to travel, and we didn't manage it. So instead of that, we've got a platinum disc commemorating Arrow and a platinum disc commemorating Carl Perkins, which we're going to put up now.
Thank you, Sir George. Just to emphasise, the love that the Martins have for Montserrat and all these other performers is really very fantastic, and I know we're all very happy that you've been so involved and continue to be involved in Montserrat and visit so frequently.
Thank you. You do find that Montserrat gets a hold of you.
Yeah.
So Arrow will go here, I think. Sometimes you won't be able to do that. But it's going to be
Yeah, okay.
That's steady.
I think you haven't looked at it yet. No.
The inscription reads, Arrow, Alphonsus Cassell, MBE, 1949 to 2010, great musician, songwriter, and beloved son of Montserrat. You're going to fix the coffee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good.
Carl Perkins. Carl Perkins, 1932 to 1998. famous songwriter of Blue Suede Shoes, and a very good friend of Montserrat. He came here with Paul McCartney and myself, and we had a great time. And I must tell you, the Carl Perkins, we put him into a villa down by the old viewpoint. And he'd never been out of America before. He never had the passport. And I rang him the day after he arrived. And I said, Carl, is everything okay for you? I mean, you know, how are you feeling? And he said, man, I woke up this morning and I thought I died and gone to heaven. So I said, I gather you okay then. India? Admit it. Okay.
Don't let it fall out.
It needs chipping away.
Okay, all right. And
That's a benefit.
it still needs to be solidified, yeah.